Hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Nazwar Syihab and my student number is 12 and I am from English Education Department, Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teacher Training, UIN Sunan Guru Jati Bandung, and I am from 4D class. And the purpose of my video is to fulfill my extensive listening final test. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you about my explanation about one of the video of American president speech. And the video that I chose is the speech. It's the speech video from Barack Obama, the former president of the United States of America. And the topic of the video is about the power of education for young people. Not in America. In the video, the Barack Obama is just tell about for the young people in America, but it can be adjust to young people around the world. Okay, so let's just get started into my explanation, and I'm gonna tell you my explanation right now directly. So the first, that Barack Obama is having speech at one of American school, specifically at Wakefield High School in Arlington, Virginia. And that day was the first day to back to school. And Barack Obama mentioned that first day get back to school is something that everyone were not happy to do for it, because you know the feeling that after vacation you just got lazy to do everything, include even school. And even Barack Obama mentioned that because Barack Obama is from a family that is not really well in economy, so his mother is giving him extra lesson every Monday through Friday. And because since his mother have to do her work, Barack Obama is having his having his extra lesson at 4:30 in the morning, and that was not something that Barack Obama happy to do about it. And then Barack Obama said that maybe when he was young at that time, he asking that, is it really should to be like this? Is it really meant to be like this? And is it really important for me to do all of these things? And now Barack Obama realized that it's all about the responsibility of carrying your dream on your back. And yes, because Barack Obama on his speech, he is one to focus on the responsibility of young people, especially students in education, because each of us, everyone, including Barack Obama, has something special that, every one of us has something to offer to the world. Maybe I can be a great teacher, or maybe you can be a great innovator, you can be a great doctor, you could be a police, you could be a great lecturer, you could own your own business, you could own your own startup. But no matter what you want to do in your life, no matter what you're gonna be in your life, the key that you need is the education, and you need an education to do it. And Barack Obama mentions that everyone knows that it's always not easy to reach your dream. It's not easy to do well at school, but you have to fight for it. You have to fight for it, and you don't have to quit. You shouldn't be quit, because if you quit on your life, if you quit on your education, it means you quit for your country. And Barack Obama mentions some people that have their own challenges, like himself, like as I mentioned that he was from not from a rich family, so he has to do his extra lesson. Even where Obama is was living in Indonesia at that time, and he and her mother cannot afford uh, to assign Barack Obama to American kids school in Jakarta. So Barack Obama should go to uh, sekolah negeri SDM. And the people that Barack Obama mentioned on his page, one of them is Michelle Obama, that his first lady had a similar story to some of you, and she worked so hard and she could go to the best school in this country. So with Michelle Obama, that she was not from a rich family, but the thing that she can do is doing her best, work hard, and focus on your dream. Then you could do it. And the point is, never quit on your dream, never quit on your life, because it's shown that there's it's shown but and from Barack Obama and Michelle's story shows that the circumstances of life that are not excuse for neglecting your homework or having a bad attitude in school. It shows that no matter what your problem is, no matter what life is you are going through now, there's no excuse for quit. There's no excuse to do not well in school. There is no excuse to not doing your homework. There's no excuse to skipping class, because everyone has equal everyone has same equal opportunities to reach your dream. But the one thing that can make a difference is, are you give up on it? Are you give up on life, so you just thrown away your dream, or you just want to reach your dream and go fight hard for it? And then on his speech, Barack Obama is calling to each everyone student at that school to set their goals for their education, and do everything that they can do to finally meet your dream. Because you know what? Because if you set your goals, if you set your dreams, you it's not it doesn't mean that your goal is should be a big goals. You can start with little things, like my goals for this semester. Maybe I have to read 5 journal, I have to make some article, I have to make one paragraph one day, as simple as that. And maybe in the middle of that process, you trigger to decide to join some organization. You decide to join some extracurricular, or maybe you trigger to decide to join some volunteer to help some community. Who knows? The point is just do on the track of the education and focus on that. And you can start with little things. And then Barack Obama mentioned that we cannot be rich and successful without hard work. That it is cliche, because it's the fact that everyone knows, but it's hard to do. Yes, but it's hard to do. And as I mentioned, that we want love every subject that we study. We want click with every teacher that teach us, and we will not necessarily succeed at everything at the first time, and we are sometimes fail for something, and that's okay. And the fact, and another fact, that you you will not know what's gonna happen if you don't try. So don't quit on everything, just try everything. And if you get into trouble, it doesn't mean that you are troublemaker, but it means that you should try harder. And if you are fail in some things, it doesn't mean that you will fail on your future. What's your the situation that you are in right now, it doesn't determine your future. Remember that. And the last hold on a second. And the last statement that Barack Obama said, that he asked to the all students at that school, what's your contribution going to be? Because me, Barack Obama, he said, the president, are working hard to as his best to make the education of America as good as we can, but it needs the student need to take a part of it, because it's nonsense if the system are good but there are no students. Maybe that's the point of the Barack Obama. And if I can conclude the whole speech of Barack Obama, it's all about student responsibilities. It's all about your dedication to your own life, because lots of people are quit and give up for their dream, and that's horrible. Because you know what, because what's the point of life if you don't have a dream and if you have no goals? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all for me. Thank you for your attention, and I'm sorry if my explanation is too complicated and hard to understand, because I still learn. And thank you for Mr. Roli Agunyadiantara for teaching me for this semester in extensive listening subject. Thank you so much for everything. Maybe at last I say thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.